Hi, Rob McIver here. Let's discover how to write the letters of the Greek alphabet by hand and think about things that might make that process easier. I'm going to begin with the first of 3 tips. The secret to writing Greek by hand is to think of an imaginary line. Well, we're going to put an actual line up there, so it's easier to begin with a real line and then just think of an imaginary line. So most of the Greek letters fit within these 2 lines. Some letters fit completely within the line. For example, the letter alpha fits completely within the line. Some start below and go above, like the letter beta. Goes below and above. Gamma goes below the line. Delta begins above the line. Epsilon stays within the lines. And then we have zeta, which begins above the line and is a little bit below the line. Zeta, eta below the line. Theta, notice theta is, half of it is above the line. Now, we could go through the whole alphabet, but let me just think of a couple more tricky letters. We've already got zeta. The other tricky one is xi. Now, there are 3 letters which are easy to confuse with each other when you're trying to read somebody's handwritten script. So let me point out what they are so that you can concentrate on making sure that when you write them, they are different. So gamma goes below the line. Nu goes to the line and it's got a very sharp point. Upsilon goes between the lines, to the line, but it's got a blunt point. Now, if you're writing quickly, it's easy to write a gamma that looks like a nu or a nu that looks like an upsilon. So just make sure you make those 3 letters slightly different. You may be interested to hear all 3 of my tips for making it easier to write by hand the Greek letters. The first you've already seen. That is, to use 2 lines as a guide for writing the letters. Begin by using 2 real lines, and then later on, imaginary lines. The second tip is that you're going to find it easier to thoroughly memorize the Greek alphabet. At first sight, that seems to be the harder option, doesn't it, than just sort of waiting for them to sink in. But let me assure you, over the long run, this is going to save you a lot of time. It's easy enough to learn the Greek alphabet. Follow the following procedure. First, look at the first few letters of the alphabet. Then, cover them up. Now, that's the important thing. And write them from memory. You're not going to remember them all. So look at them again, cover them up again, and keep going until you've got those few letters. Then keep adding a few, covering them up, writing them out, looking to see what you've missed, writing them out until you can do the whole alphabet. Now, memory being what it is, you'll probably have to do this 2 or 3 times a day for a little while, then once every day, once every couple of days, and then finally you will know the alphabet very well. The third tip is hardly a secret. It's that practice is going to make you very much better at writing the Greek alphabet by hand. But before we get to practicing it, there's a few things that would be helpful to know. First, how to pronounce Greek words, and what on earth are accents and breathing marks and iota subscripts? Well, I have another video that explains these things. It's called New Testament Greek Pronunciation, Breathing Marks, Accents and Transliteration. You can most easily find these videos by either subscribing to my YouTube channel at NT Greek Made Easier, or by following me on x.com at Rob McIver 2024. These videos follow Chapter 1 of my book, Beginning New Testament Greek Made Easier. Let me just say, if you've watched these videos and you've done the exercise in Chapter 1 of that book, you're going to find writing the Greek alphabet by hand very easy. and you'll have made a significant start on learning to say the words that are found in the Greek New Testament. And hey, if you found this video useful, why not let me know by either clicking on the like button below or by clicking on the heart icon. Thank you.